So he was framed.
for the
This
guy.
one, he was framed. The
Yeah, I
person
thought
They were
I
just
did
looking for
too.
exactly. They were just looking for a replacement for the other their member. Their
because the
member.
person was working with them. The person who took the baby was working with them. The one who took the baby from the woman and shot I don't know whether the nursing the what's the name?
For the nanny.
Nanny, no.
Yes. From
Yeah,
the
let
nanny.
us put it that way, man.
The Rasta
Okay, take
man
us something
who
like that.
shot her.
Yeah.
So
as
it was the
the
Rasta man
guy
who
has
shot
already,
her.
I don't know what he was looking for again, because they could have gone when they kidnapped the man and the baby.
Probably looking for money or maybe an
they
evidence.
were just looking for the man. They didn't know there was even a baby. They didn't know there was even a baby.
So I was thinking they should just have let the baby go.
But since there is a baby, and that Rasta guy was the one who went to sue the nanny and then took the baby, and then he said, what is it? He was like, there's a baby. He said, there's a baby. What do you want us to do with the baby? So over there, he had wanted that baby to be killed over there, and then it was insignificant because the person they were looking for was the husband. But he quickly thought, okay, we could keep the baby. The baby could be a surety for us. So when the guy was going, then the SAS people came, which has one of the cartel members. So they had to arrest him and take him to the police station. And then they had to say the guy has escaped jail.
Freed him.
Meanwhile, he was bailed.
We have to move to the next question.
Okay.
Did you find any of the parts unrealistic or over the top? Let me start with Eben. Because, this production was in our own.
I'm not trying to
Eben, should I come back to you?
I think he's busy.
Okay, Daniela, you can answer them.
Did I miss something?
Big.
Yeah, I was asking you if the actions were more realistic or unrealistic.
Well, I think they did a little bit editing inside. Not all part of it was real. Okay.
But did they make it look realistic? Like it can be on the level of an American kind of movie.
Oh yes. I really love the action in it.
Right.
It was a massive one.
Yeah.
It was a massive one. Yeah,
kind of
it was a really massive one.
movie.
I think the ending was full of action, plenty.
Hey, killing.
Yes, I was so happy.
I know Eben was going to like it.
Yes, why wouldn't he like?
Personally, I loved it. Even the end, I was like, is it ending?
Yeah, it kept you like glued till the end. Like you don't get bored anywhere.
Yes.
So involved. Like when the movie ended, I'm like, oh, I'm not part of it.
What about you, Ella?
What's the question again, please?
Was it like more realistic? Because now their movies have really improved. So was it more realistic compared to previous movies?
With the environment it was set up, they are used to those things. Like those are real happenings. If we're to be in a setting of Ghana, it will be unrealistic.
Okay, you are it from a different perspective.
Yes, but a setting like Nigeria, it's something that I've never been to Nigeria, but the people who are from there, who have stayed there, grew up there, say these things that we see in their movies are real. They are happening. There is rot and corrupt in every service around the world. But when it comes there, it looks like the canker is eating them every day. I don't know if any of you have heard about the Natasha issue, the Senate
Yeah.
that was accusing the House of Rep or the
Yeah, I've been
president of the House
following
of
that.
Rep, yes, that she was harassed, and when she took the man himself sat on the issue.
Yes, I was telling a friend that they, here, if somebody has accused you of sexual harassment, you'll be removed before
Yes,
the people who are neutral can solve the issue. This is
yes,
this one is the person who they've accused is a
They've
judge.
sent the real man
but
to
that man himself sat on the issue and then
Yes, he's
suspended
a
the
judge.
woman.
He's the judge. He's the one judge. Can you imagine a judge has been accused of rape and the judge is the judge on the case?
Is the one who sat on the. I don't think such a thing will happen in Ghana.
It's not possible.
But it's possible in Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
Yeah, it's happening right now.
on
I
live
had to watch it 2 times
television.
to believe it.
I was like,
Yes.
whoa, how on earth would you sit on your own case and then pass
And
judgment?
they put her on probation. Is it probation or suspension for 6 months?
Yes, of
Somebody
course,
who
he will
has
pass judgment
accused-
against himself. But sitting on the case was so wild.
Yes, seriously, I agree. I'm on the same page with you. I had to watch.
So who was the
YouTube
lawyer?
archives. So it's among parliamentary.
No, she was
You have
the
to compare
lady.
to. It's parliamentary members. So these are senators. And one senator has accused the other senator. Just that in the House, just like we have
Speaker
Abangani.
of Parliament.
Yes, he's the president of the Senate. So he's the one who has been accused. Usually there should be a committee, a neutral committee to discuss this.
Yes.
Not the Senate president himself who has been accused. Is the same person who is judging his own issue. And he has suspended the woman for 6 months. And they told her not to serve anyway.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, so
the
that
lady
one,
took the issue to the women's international women's something, and then now the case has gone to the New York Times. It's
I hope it goes. I hope it goes everywhere. And
it will go via, and that man will be sorry.
Yes,
for doing that, because
I think her party or something was happening, and they blocked the road. They thought she was coming by car. So they blocked the road. She came by helicopter. I was like, this.
Yes.
Yeah, they blocked the road, so she couldn't come for, I don't know, the event. She arrived by helicopter. So you know that this woman means business. Yeah. I just hope she protects herself.
It could be that it has been happening and it's got to her attention. She said, no way, this ain't happening to me. I'm not going to let you go.
Well, let's not go off topic.
Sure. So, okay, because let me finish. It's 8:00 already. And so in that setting, everything that was happening, and then those catastrophes that happen in the traffic, they say, according to people who have lived there, said that's what happens over there. They have gunshots, somebody breaking this thing, and somebody can just seize road, do a whole lot of things at one moment, and everything is scattered. And the kind of rot that was already from the top, which is very, 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 very rooted in mostly Nigerian media, that was realistic. That's what they were telling their truth. So I think a lot of the scenes, or probably almost all the scenes that involved the action and then everything that happened, was realistic to me in the setting where it happened.
Which part had you at the edge of your seat?
Okay. Let me say, the part that the lady went to remove the SIM card from Paul's camera. I wanted her to be caught because I feel she was silly. After taking I felt like if Paul had caught her, but if Paul had catch her, I think at the end of the day, okay, Paul may have forgiven her though, but she was not caught. She went and then gave the SIM card to.
Oh, but Paul knows her. Paul has
Yes,
known
I
her
know
since
Paul. Yes,
childhood. It's just that she doesn't know Paul.
yes, but what I'm saying
Oh,
is
yeah.
that at the moment she came to remove the SIM card, like I was feeling like she being in Paul's house, Paul should be able to
It was
catch her.
crossing back.
Yes, I felt like Paul should have caught her, so I was kind of waiting for that. So I was on my edge, like I wanted her to cut because I knew she was going to do rubbish at the end of the at the end of the day. So that was what kept me on my.
What about you, Daniela?
It was the last scene, almost like to the last scene. Major and Paul at the end, where he gave her a gun. He gave him a gun to shoot himself, and then he was trying to shoot himself, and he then turned the gun to Paul. And personally, I knew there was no bullet in. I did, even though I hadn't watched the movie before,
Exactly.
because I knew so well that Paul would have known who he is. So I'm like, Opa, were you expecting him to put bullets in this gun, knowing who you are and like you are going down? Like that scene
Exactly.
is like, it was like, wow, this one is not serious. It was actually the funniest part of this thing for me, because there was no comic. That
Oh
was
yeah,
the
it was a
funniest part.
serious. It
Like
was
I'm
serious
just laughing
throughout.
at it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that side made me
Ebenezer, you.
laugh.
Yeah, Gloria.
What kept you at the edge of your seat?
I think it was that part where Paul thought of going to take a revenge on the general. Okay, he needs to put all and on his old friends just to know.
You're breaking a little.
Be
I thought it was only me.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's back now.
So he has worked with the general for 24 years, and it's been a while, so there might be a little changes at the general's place. So he needed some extra information with regards
No, I
to
don't
the
think
environment and how.
so.
Oh, that
You
was
don't
what
think
he
so?
said.
No,
Yes.
he left the general 24 years ago. He left the
Yes.
general
So
before
meaning
having
that,
family.
yes, so meaning that that during that 24 years he was not working with the general anymore. He was now,
So
let's
that
say, an
was going on.
ordinary man. Let me put it that way.
So you have to gather more data, like background information on him.
Yes, sure. Before he
It
goes
was
there.
quite
Although
like
he has
a
worked with him, all
pensioner.
right, but there might be a little changes.
So you him gathering the data like
Yeah,
on
so I wanted to see and know what he would do to get to where the general is. Like
okay.
the kind of techniques and then plans you put in place.
I always don't like people in wheelchairs, being the villain in these things. They get on my nerves. But
Yeah, I was like, how did he manage to control somebody who cannot walk? Like how?
it's
One person
probably
will not
money.
pull him out of that wheelchair.
Most of the time it's money and
there.
power.
He's rich.
Yeah. It's
He
only
controls everything.
money and power most of the time.
I was offended. Like initially when he was sitting there, I didn't take a close look at him, but the day he was pressing his own wheelchair, I'm like, all this while you've been here, you've been controlling things up and down. And he just mentioned that whatever happens in the country is just a phone call.
He wasn't like that.
Like when
I
he
think it
takes
was
his
an
phone,
accident
everything is
that
sorted.
deformed him.
Like everybody bows.
Power is
Okay.
power.
Because
The thing is,
before
power is power.
No.
before Paul resigned from the gang or the group. He wasn't like that. If you could
Oh yeah,
remember
he could work.
yes, he could work.
He could
So I
work.
think it was
So
an accident.
later in life, that his wickedness led him to that wheelchair.
Yeah. He was paying for his sins.
Yes.
And the thing was,
Even in his wheelchair, he was
like,
still wicked.
one thing I would say is that he didn't kill the people by himself. Oh. He used others to kill people. So I would say he doesn't really have a bloodshed on his hands himself. But then the bloods were shed through others, through
Yeah,
his
that's what
younger
rich and
ones and his
rich people do.
subordinates and those people.
Rich politicians and
They
powerful
won't
people.
put guns to your head. They will let people kill people.
Yeah, they don't do it themselves. Most of the time, their money
This
goes
one day,
down.
I was like, hey, is this?
I think Daniela is still talking. Not Daniela,
Yeah.
still?
I think she went off.
I'm saying, like, it's
Okay.
I was asking myself that, is this like with the Nigerian friends I had, like S&M said, a lot of them tell you that for the week, if you're in Nigeria, you have to be a hot-blooded person. As in, everybody is busy. Like happening that you need to call the police. If they have to call the police, they will ask you, call the police for what?
Yeah.
Because at the
Because
end
they
of
don't
the
have
day,
any
the police
trust
will
in
not
them.
help you get the results you want to get. So you have to take laws into your own hands. So it's the survival of the fittest. So I'm
Daniela, are you
like,
still talking?
is this how wicked our leaders are? Such that, yeah.
We can't hear you.
I was saying that, like, our leaders are found fooling us. They make
Okay, I'll
at a
move to the
point
last
he made a comment in the movie
Did you think
that
the villains, their plan was all good from the beginning? It was a very good plan from the beginning. Or they were doomed from the beginning?
They were doomed.
It's because they didn't know the last
they
killer.
were doomed from the
They
beginning.
didn't know the last killer. Especially that because you do not know who may get into character, part of the character in another episode. Let me put it that way, or probably another scene, because you wanted to cover your track. You see, as you have been doing for years, Paul was a very, very good action man. Let me put it that way. Until he just decided to rescue the small girl, which cost him his job and freedom with the military. And in the military, so you die, whoever was ahead of you is still ahead of you, no matter what. You just take instructions. You don't complain. You obey. That's how it is. But he made him an offer that there could be exceptions. You know, at the part that he said he should kill himself. He should kill himself. Paul should kill himself, no, and he said that there could be exceptions. You see that the general didn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
Yes. He didn't want to kill him. Because the general is cutting himself all out of the atrocity.
To do himself.
Yes, he asked him to kill himself, so he gave him the gun. Yes. So at the end of the day, he gave you all that you needed. If Paul hadn't had that plan of documenting everything, telling them that, okay, I have every documentation and it is here. Okay. And when I should die, and the general has a soft spot for Paul, because he could have just asked any other military to kill him, especially Angelo, to kill him. But you have to, your words are your words, especially.
Well, I think, the coming back of the gang on Paul wasn't the idea of the general.
Not at all.
Okay. Not
It
at
was a
all.
mistake.
It was
It
that
was
It
a
was
man. I've
the
mistake.
forgotten his
second
name.
one at the post. It was
Yeah.
the post.
Yes.
He's
He
Depot.
caused the
I don't
whole
know whether
thing.
it's Depot or some Dapo. He's the most selfish among them. He was saying
Is it?
that means Paul will come after my son.
Eh? Is it not the what's his name? Oh, I've
Depot was the
forgotten his
name.
Dikpo.
Depot.
Dikpo.
Or it's
Dikpo was
Angelo
the
you are
man,
talking
was the fat
Depot.
man. Angelo was the other one. So Dikpo was that man. That man's name was Dikpo. Because the general's name was General Isa, right?
Yeah.
So is Dikpo. Yes, the man's name was Dikpo. Dikpo
Yeah.
was very selfish. You are killing me, somebody's son. You don't want him to
The
come after.
mastermind behind all the stuff.
But I think at the end of the day, he went after
Like
all of the
Eben was
children.
saying, it was he that forced. I didn't know they arrested him.
Who?
Not what Eben was saying, that he was the one that caused every problem.
The Angelo guy.
No, the Depot man.
Yes, I mean he didn't want the trade to end. But those two hustlers from the general to us was something else. I was like, oh,
It
man
was
like this, like giving him slap.
epic.
Yes.
That means he also has his boss.
Oh yes, I mean the
Obiara was the
general was
master.
all of them.
You know, right? But the slap there was nice. But
Was there a romantic scene in the thing or no?
no,
Oh.
not at all.
I think that there was one
Because I
was
want to
popping up when the upcoming journalist went to the church to see the pastor. You see, I think the pastor was
the
trying to
reverend.
flirt with the lady by saying some certain words. That, oh, the lady said, "I've brought you food." Then the pastor was like,
Yeah, darling.
"This,
That
this
was
is
not a
not the
romantic thing.
yeah." Like,
It was
it's not that kind of
it was
romantic,
similar.
but I think it was
Initially,
similar.
I thought the pastor was the
Hey,
father.
that man is a reverend father. And he
So
treated
I
Yes.
the
was
lady
thinking
like
the father of
yes, he was a
is the
reverend
father
father.
is the reverend father. Is he her real father? No, is
No.
he Victoria's real father? I was wondering, or adopted
No.
her.
No.
So was
He's
it
the
Paul that
adopted.
gave Victoria to the reverend?
Yes. Paul,
Oh, okay.
that was where Paul hid her for her to grow up and all that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
But
nice.
Paul was looking after
But
her.
I don't understand one. Victoria's boss wasn't.
She was also a crook.
She mentioned the name.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day,
Judith.
didn't they take her out?
I think Judy should
She
have
was
been shot
arrested.
first.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't arrested. Yeah, she will be arrested.
Because she was
But that
an,
thing didn't.
was an insider. How do they even say the English? She was an inside informant or something. If there is anything that she was the one that betrayed Victoria's mom, because if there is anything, she would just call them and say, and so and so person has brought information like this. You people should be on your
like
toes.
if she didn't give the information first, like Paul wasn't going to kill Victoria's mother and then now see Victoria to take the information from her.
Because she was acting from the onset. I thought she was actually having Victoria's back. Oh, darling,
Oh,
this
no,
killed
no,
your
no,
mother.
no, no,
I
no.
won't let you die.
No. Me, I knew that there was something crooked about her.
The way she was talking, I was like, what's having her back? Because
I knew she
always
had
says the cases she breaks are good. No,
I knew that she was
she's
up to
cooked
something.
with corruption.
She was the corrupt. She was the corrupt one herself.
She was cooked with corrupt. The way she was talking, I didn't know she could even speak Yoruba.
But I
When she
actually like
said
her accent.
Gemma is owing her.
Yes.
She
Yeah,
spoke
when she
Yoruba,
called
and
them.
I was like, hey,
Yeah.
madam, native language.
Madam is for the street. She's a street kid.
Oh, but the movie touched one. Worry Street.
What let me ask, if it could have been funny, what would you have added to it, or what unexpected twist would you have added? Or you think
To
it's
the
perfect it is?
movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For me, I wish they didn't take the
I mean,
boy
the
out.
ending, I didn't like.
They didn't take what?
They did. I wish they didn't kill, his son.
People
Because
son.
Yes. Yes.
Paul's
Paul
son.
Edime's son.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have
I don't think it was
That
necessary.
place was
taken
very,
out.
very emotional because that guy was now wanted to make his
nearly
father
stopped
happy.
Yeah, he was going to church as well. They said the person is dark skinned, but Paul's son is not dark skinned. They
They
said
didn't care
dark
because they
man
were just
with
looking for
dreadlocks. You
a
could see
face.
that. Yeah, because he was fairer than the guy who took the baby and killed the nanny. Paul's son is fairer than him. So I was wondering why because of the dread, he even pulled out his work card to show them that he's actually really employed. He's not. That brings me to this thing. Personally, I don't like people with dreadlocks. Not for any reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You see, in our Ghanaian society, we always see those people as rascals. Unless, of course, maybe the person during birth, maybe they said they shouldn't cut the person's hair. But I think a man was shot also in Accra because of just this incident. They said the person who stole the thing that they were chasing had dreadlocks. So a young man just came out of his room from bed to just come and brush his teeth. They saw him and killed him because the man was in dreadlocks. So I was also feeling bad for him that the hair also played a role to the reason why he was killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if he didn't have dread,
if you talk about
like
if you talk about people's dreadlocks and you attach a certain stereotype to them, I kind of disagree. So are we going to say that we will go around killing people who are bald because somebody may have done something and the person was bald?
It's because it's the society, we have conditioned.
It's lack of intelligence. No, I see that. I see that is lack of intelligence on the part of people who are supposed to protect the law. Because I don't have problem with somebody who has laws. Or what
I'm not saying for ladies. I'm actually saying that now after SHS, everybody is keeping their head and they start doing that twist on their head. And it's like musicians are doing it, so they are seeing it from them and it's nice for them.
No,
because there are some workplaces.
No. I don't think people. I don't think there are influences from people that make people do the things they do.
Oh, really?
I believe that people have. No, let me put this.
I think so.
I think at the end of the day, before you do something, you want to do it because you want to do it. In as much as you may be advising someone to desist from something, it takes themselves for them to say, I want to stop this or I don't want to do this. You have the willpower. Okay, so coming to the issue of dreadlocks. Coming to the issue of dreadlocks, okay. If you give a description of somebody having locks, it is unintelligent for you to just go and catch any person in dreadlocks and say that it could be this person. Because there are a lot of people who have innocent looking, well-shaped, chisel abs and good looking, and they are thieves or they are very bad people.
Suspecting.
But somebody with locks, because you think the person has locks, you ask you.
Oh, Madam IGP.
No, you attach as a because even now in the police force, there are people who are they call them special force, and they are in the police service, and then they have locks and all those things. So what are you telling me? And no, you say that personally. So you see. No, I just want to draw your attention to something. Your name again. I just want to draw your attention to something. Daniela, you say personally you do not like people with locks. So that alone, if you should be in the shoe of judging between somebody who is bowed and someone who has locks, and they say that between these two people, one person is guilty, you are going to choose the person with the locks. Because personally, so they also okay.
No, I didn't say I don't like them.
I just want us to have the mentality that like any person is probable.
SHS living.
I think Daniela has his own reasons, okay, for not liking them. Like, yeah. I believe you have your personal reason.
If it is for a medical reason or anything, but we are abusing the dread or something. The abuse now,
I do think the rate has gone high. I don't know if Ellen you see it, but the rate of the guys doing in Ghana has gone really high. And you wouldn't have seen
it. Immediately they are out of SHS and they start the dreadlocks.
It has gone very
and they'll say they are doing music.
Daniela, you really no, I don't think
underground artists.
Listen, we ladies listen.
I think the Rastafarians can put on their dread or whatever.
Yes, look at such a brilliant child. They will cut the guy's life short because simply he has a. But you leave that. Daniela is saying that
was what happened
when they wait. You say when they finish school, no, then they want to do dreadlock. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's be fair. We ladies
and start recording songs.
We finish school, and no, let's not be gender biased. What I want us to understand is that ladies also after SS, no, they also go and do their hair. A guy chooses what to do with them, but let's not simply judge everybody with locks simply because I love guys who have who like.
Oh, I'm not being judgmental, my love. I love.
Oh no, my darling. I'm not saying you are judging. You are being judgmental. I just
a message across.
No, you say you personally have a problem with somebody with locks. And I said that, oh, okay. Then
no, I mean those like these young ones out of school.
It's youthful exuberance. They will get
special prosecutor.
You have to be realistic about that.
It's youthful exuberance. They will get tired. They will baba their hair. It's just time.
No, but this time it's becoming common. It's becoming common.
No, you see, there are things that when we are talking too much about it, people will now do it. Cry them more. So if you treat
every day,
and some of the dread are too scary. Some are too scary.
Oh, those people are
last 2 weeks ago.
My dear, come to Ashaima.
But Ashaima is more of a slum than it is of
Helen, I'm serious.
Because Ashaima is not a planned city. That's how cities or towns
I don't mind you. I don't mind you.
No, there's a lot.
This is if I mind you. If I mind you like I'm salt, I don't mind you.
Okay. Gloria, please don't leave us.
What we are going to
I can barely hear.
Oh, can you hear me?
Your voice is too low.
Hey.
Gloria, we can't hear you. Oh, sorry. Daniela too is gone.
I thought I'm here.
I think the network is.
Yeah, we are
The
waiting for
network
Gloria
is
so that we wrap it up.
not bad though. It's good. Bomb networks in Ghana. Telecel is also misbehaving.
Gloria?
Better?
Gloria?
Yeah, hello.
Gloria, your voice is not close to your phone. You seem very far from the phone, or probably your voice is very
Phones are
low.
working now. Hello?
Oh, okay, yes, we can
Yes,
hear
yes.
you now.
Now it's better.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's the headphone. Okay. I'm saying let's choose what we are going
Please,
to be
I'm
doing next week. Oh, Daniela is experiencing network issues.
Okay, are we going to choose the movie of the week?
Yes.
Okay, I think I would have to rush because I have another meeting. You choose, then we have a discussion on the page.
Do you have a preference for the country?
I think we have done
we've done
Nollywood,
what
we've
you
done
like.
Hollywood, and we have done Ghana. Yeah, so we could go to probably another African country, or we can still maintain
yes,
Nollywood and we come back to Hollywood. No, we will not go to India. God forbid.
Bali, Babu Bali.
No way. Hello, my brother.
Can we go back to the American one?
Oh, okay, then we can choose something from Hollywood again. Then we come
well,
back.
we can ask
adventure one.
Daniela what she wants because we've all gotten our choices. So
okay. So I think I will leave the meeting quickly.
yeah, so we'll post on the page for you.
All right, sure. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye. I'm sorry.
Bye.
Daniela, do you have
nice
a preference?
You guys.
Nice to talk to you too.
Yeah, you always have to make it to the discussion.
Yeah, we hope to see you again next week. But do you have a preference for which country? Can you hear me?
Oh, last week I couldn't watch the movie. That's why I couldn't join. I was shy.
No worries. You can come and still listen, and then maybe you can understand it way better. But I'm glad you downloaded the app, so now you can watch it.
Seriously.
Are you using iPhone or Android, Daniela?
Please,
Are you using Android or iPhone?
Hello, please is iPhone.
Okay, then
you have a way to make it.
But I thought you were using Android. You could have tried the movie box.
Isn't that's where she watched it? How did you watch it?
I actually watched on Netflix. So I was trying on YouTube, but then the movies they were giving me. The last time I watched on I think is it the box or Rave? The last time I watched on Rave, the first movie, the president one, I was watching on Rave, but I didn't finish the movie. That's why I joined the discussion.
Oh, you could have told me because on
London
Rave,
has fallen.
Yeah, on Rave, you have to if you joined our own, you have to let us know so that we can keep you watching it. Because if we leave, then it stops. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So probably I watch with you at the same time.
Yes, we watch it together. But we can also just keep it active for you so that you can watch it. But you have to let us know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
but I couldn't download that.
You couldn't.
I don't know whether
download
my
the movie one. The movie isn't movie.
I'm having some allergy.
You said you couldn't download the movie
I
box.
had
So
wanted
maybe
to
if
download the movie box, but I don't know if my
You said you don't know if you're what?
hello.
Daniela, please come
The
again.
movie box, I had wanted to download the app.
Okay.
With a movie box, I'd wanted to download the app so that I'll have an access to the movies that are being posted in the group. But I wasn't able to download it. So this recent one, I checked on YouTube and it was 4 hours. And I'm like, is this movie real? So I went to Netflix to check. Then it was just 2 hours and then I watched.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you have access to Netflix then. Okay. Okay. So
Then you,
this
you are good to go in another way.
yeah. So next week, do you which country do you prefer?
Any
As to
African
what?
country or even Hollywood, be it
Okay, so you
adventure.
don't mind the adventure action movies.
Oh, I don't mind. It's just horror movies I don't like these days.
Oh, don't worry. We also don't like horror movies. Ellen and I, we don't like horror movies. So don't
It
worry.
makes you have images in your head too.
Yes, especially when when you're going to sleep. So we are on the same page. Then
I
if the
wonder
next
how I managed to watch this what's the name, Kura? That scary movie, The Nun.
Diablo.
I wonder
Oh,
how
the
I
man.
managed to watch the part 2 without getting.
Maybe you watch it in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Sometimes in
it's
the
true.
afternoon is better.
Watch the afternoon. And somebody living alone watch that thing at night. Come and be dreaming bad dreams.
Either you watch it with somebody or you watch it in the afternoon.
That's my favorite part too.
Really? Oh,
Is
you
it
watch the Nun?
Yes.
the two? The two is not as scary as the one.
I watched the one. I didn't watch two. That one, I just decided not to.
Oh, try and watch the two. It's not bad. The two is
Oh,
not bad. It's not too scary like the one.
oh, okay.
Or you say you won't give the people the chance to be creating images in your head.
For me, I'm very good at that. So that's the problem. Ebenezer, do you have anything in mind that
Oh,
we can choose?
I think the Hollywood and cartoons will not be bad. I don't know if
Oh, I have to ask first.
Oh,
You like
hello.
cartoons?
Welcome to my world.
You like cartoons?
Yeah, I do. I actually, let me advertise myself. I'm a fashion designer. I work from my home. So mostly I get inspiration through cartoons.
Oh, okay. Okay. Eben,
Like
any suggestions?
style lines, those things.
um so for the cartoons,
I have the brand new ones that probably that one would be good, like the Inside Out, and then the man with all those yellow little small things.
It's not yellow small, small.
You remember you remember them?
Which man is
The banana guys.
Ah!
Despicable.
I've
Yeah.
never finished watching
Despicable.
it.
Yeah, Despicable is also out.
Yes, like they speak Spanish.
Yeah. So
They
for
don't say
me,
anything.
those ones
there's
would
They
be
this
just
my
sing.
the best. And they are new too. What do you think? You have
Yeah.
other
there's this
I've
there's this
suggested two.
Nigerian cartoons that came out. I've forgotten
Really?
the
You already
title.
have to go to
It
Nigeria.
came 2014.
Is it the one that it has like AI generated stuff?
Yeah. I've
Let me
forgotten the
check.
title. There's this
It
doctor
was
with a daughter, and the daughter was kidnapped by a group of gang.
it was on we only have access on I think Disney or something. I saw it on Disney.
Uh, is it the Lucky Back and the Molly Monsters? Or Iwaju or something.
It might be Waju. Where do we find it?
I used to have it.
I saw the Iwaju on Google.
You can also watch on
Hey,
Google.
please, don't you have any poem to as well? Right?
Any what poem?
Yeah, it's Iwaju.
Like anything related to writing, poetry or something. I have an interest.
You say you have what? Daniela, you
Inside
say you have
out,
what?
this capable me. I meant I was actually asking you that don't we have anything related to maybe poetry, writing or something? I actually don't mind that being there too as well.
Okay, is that like you want a competition about poetry? Or what?
Maybe debaters club or something like that.
Hmm.
That deals with poetry, right?
Debaters Club is a good thing. Maybe it might something we can explore. We don't have anything that way, but I think it's something we can explore.
Yeah, like in as much as we have the movies, then we
Mhm.
bring realistic stuff to table too as well.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
we digest it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it will be a question, maybe a question, and then there can be a debate on it. Yeah, because there's a lot of things
Sure.
that we could actually bring up. Hey Ben, any other? You're the one who suggested it.
I think for the movie, I have this Hollywood movie, Olympic Has Fallen. It is similar to London Has Fallen.
No, I thought we were going the cartoon route.
Cartoons, okay. So with the
We're talking
I have
cartoons,
I put three of them in the chat.
okay.
this capable me.
Any others? Do they have
Let me check if I'll get
the one
some
that
to us.
what's her name? Her daughter has
Oh no, this
the
one too
Lion
is
King,
nice. What's the name?
Mufasa.
Have you watched this before? Oh, I think it's on Netflix. It's a nice cartoon. The Lion King.
Or if you have another one to
Encanto
recommend.
too is not bad.
Oh yes, that one I really like that. It was a very good movie.
Encanto. Look at her dress. Oh, nice. I'm
I
in
now
the dream
understand why
world.
you get inspiration
And
from there.
then
Hey Ben, are you good with the list? Do you see the list in the chat?
Okay, let me go to my WhatsApp chat and see. What I haven't seen anything in my chat.
Oh really?
Yep.
Maybe network issues. But, we put it. I can post it on the WhatsApp so that we don't waste any more data.
Okay, you mean okay, I've seen it here. Chat, okay. I thought you sent it on WhatsApp.
No,
So inside out
part 2.
and then we have
part 1.
yeah, despicable me for yeah, I think the 3. That was what I was talking. It's a Nigerian cartoon.
Yeah, it is.
Mufasa.
But you have all these on the app.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So should we remove the Daniela?
Yeah, hello. My network was quite messing up.
Yeah, let's run it up as soon as possible. So I
So-
put five suggestions in the chat. So
Oh, I've lost the chat. So unless I just joined again.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Iwaju, Discover Me, Inside Out, Mufasa the Lion King, and Encanto. Perfect.
Yeah. So I don't know. We can vote on the 5 or we put 3.
Yeah.
I think we should leave the 5 like
Sure.
that. Yeah. Because we might not come back to cartoon in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. So when I'll put
I think with the number 3, okay.
Mhm.
When you are searching and you don't bring some let me say symbols on top of the A and then the U, you will not get the actual movie.
Okay.
There is a sign on the A and then on the U.
So you have to add that to it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And we'll put the trivia questions by the end of today. So you guys watch out. Some people don't show up for the meeting, but then they know how to answer the questions. So we'll make sure the answers are from our discussions. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. I think what's her name? Daniela network
Daniela
went off
is,
again.
yes, she's having
Yeah.
a network problem.
You can get off whenever you're ready. Maybe I'll wait for her to come back and then I'll let her know about the trivia questions.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too for joining.